should you buy the BFS coin, the MrBeast coin, right? So I saw a video the other day, first of MrBeast saying he was going to do an ad for the Super Bowl.
So I tweeted that I wanted to make a Super Bowl commercial, and surprisingly, the CEO of Salesforce replied that he was interested.
Super Bowl ads are big, so received a lot of attention. Well, then I started seeing a couple of videos of people that were like, the BFS coin, it's the new MrBeast coin, it's gonna be the biggest cryptocurrency there is, right? And so I was curious, is this all that? Now, I'm no trader. I know a little bit about trading, but I was curious about what this coin was, because for me, there's potential there only because it's associated with MrBeast. MrBeast being one of the biggest creators, he knows what he's doing, and everything, every time he puts out some kind of monetary something or other, usually it does well. Now, I mean, he's got millions of subscribers, so obviously it's going to do well, but still. So I was curious about what this BFS coin was. I remember that a few years ago I had a friend who was telling me about how influencers do this thing where they talk about these stocks, how great these stocks are, how they're going to go up, right? And so they have all of their followers and all of the people that reach them from the algorithm to go buy these stocks. And then when those stocks get hot, they sell them, and everybody else kind of loses money because they didn't have as much stock as that person did. The stock price goes down, and basically 80 to 90% of the people lose all their money. So I thought I was one of those. But I also realized one important thing. I was one of the first people to get this BFS coin, one of the first people to see the videos and end up buying it. And so that helped because I could reverse engineer it. I could buy the coin, and then when all of these social media influencers are taking their money out, I'm going to take my money out too and just see where that goes. So I bought about $200 worth of this stock. I wasn't going to invest any crazy money. Obviously, it's too unpredictable and new to really say I'm going to go all in. But I put $200 in. Overnight, it doubled. I ended up taking about $280 out and leaving $150 in the stock just because I'm curious where it goes, right? Because my theory is in the initial phases, people are going to put a lot of money in because it was going up really fast. You could buy a bunch of stocks. And that's why I pulled out, was because it's going to start going down, is what I assume. But the one key piece of information is that at the Super Bowl, MrBeast is going to air this ad. Now, if it has nothing to do with this BFS coin, and MrBeast obviously hasn't claimed this coin, and so we don't know if it's authentically his. I don't think it is. I think it's a meme coin. I think someone just made it and then used association with MrBeast to make it popular. But the way the association works is if this Super Bowl ad is a big hit, this stock is going to go up because every time MrBeast does something, his fans are going to buy more of this stock or they're going to be interested in it, right? So I'm leaving that $150 in. And when the Super Bowl comes around, I'm going to see if that doubles, triples, maybe 1.5x, you know? Like, I've already made my money back. I already pulled out $280. But I think there's potential that after the Super Bowl, it might get really hot for a second. And then I think I pull the rest of the money out, to be honest. That was my plan. But I wanted to talk about what it actually takes to buy this BFS coin. So first of all, you have to download the Phantom wallet. The Phantom wallet, it's secure, it's fine, but there's a few things you need to know before you invest in it. First of all, when you put your money in BFF stock, it's really hard to take out. This stock needs to be converted to Sol, which is a currency inside the Phantom wallet that's pretty popular, pretty stable as well, I'd say. You have to convert to Sol, and then what I had to do to take my money out was convert it to USDC, which is a different kind of stock inside Phantom wallet, and I had to transfer that stock to Coinbase. I had to download the Coinbase app and then transfer from Coinbase to my wallet, and that's how I got my money back. So that's the process. You can't go from Phantom wallet directly to your own bank account, which is kind of dumb in my opinion, because if you can put money in, you should be able to take money out, but they're really trying to keep people in the stocks, and I don't know, it's kind of hard to take money out. One piece of advice I will give is when you convert to Sol and you convert to USDC in Coinbase, to receive the funds, you have to put through what process it goes through. This process is called Sol. Sol is the company or the way that Phantom Wallet converts your crypto into other crypto. So you have to put in Coinbase that you want to receive it through the Sol system, and then it'll give you an account number. And then with that account number, you can put it into Phantom Wallet and send the money over. If you do a different network, it's not going to work. Like the account will not work or the QR code will not work. So it's got to be through the Sol system. The other thing is when you convert from BFS, this Beast coin, to Sol, it charges about 5%. And then when you change it to USDC, it charges another 2 to 3%. And then when you convert that into Coinbase, it's going to charge a service fee for moving that money from Phantom Wallet to Coinbase. And then when you move from Coinbase to your wallet, that may charge another $2 or $3. Or Coinbase has a thing where if you want to send it directly to your account, instead of using like PayPal or other methods, if you want to send it directly to your bank account, it's going to charge $25, or you have to pay for a premium subscription. I use the PayPal method because PayPal only takes $3. And obviously I made like an extra $200 on this stock, and so I had that kind of money to throw away. But if you're thinking about selling your stock, I guess buying first and then selling it, know that there's probably about 10% fees before it gets to your bank account. And Phantom Wallet's kind of just like your money is hard to get out. And so make sure you use that method. And I'd say this coin may actually have some potential because MrBeast is not going anywhere. He's a big influencer, lots of followers, and I'm sure he's going to come up with more and more big projects. If a new season of Beast Games comes out or he does a really huge video, this stock is probably going to go up. It's probably not going to go anywhere. So long term, it may be a good stock. Just know it's not associated with MrBeast, so there's no like security on it. Like it could just drop overnight and you could lose all your money. Especially if MrBeast were to say publicly that it's not his stock, that he doesn't want anything to do with it, then that stock is going to tank really fast. But I think MrBeast doesn't really care. He's not really worried about it. And I think long term, the stock's just going to keep growing little by little. It's not going to be anything super crazy in the end. But right now, it is worth quite a bit. And I feel like once that Super Bowl ad comes out, it has a lot of potential. So maybe if you're feeling lucky, invest in some BFS and enjoy some rewards, hopefully.